Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is the fourth part of the general wave theory. My name is Stefan Schneider. Yeah, that's me. And now we begin with the military history and especially the early period. And the first story I want to explain is the victory of Issos, 303 years before Jesus Christ. And in Germany we have the rhyme, the 333, also 333 et Issos Keilerei. And Alexander the Great won this spectacular victory against another guy from Persia. It was Darius III. And this victory was very important for Alexander because it was the beginning of his long campaign, and he was thus able to establish the First World Empire. But Alexander the Great died shortly before his 33rd birthday. And here the character shows a kind of natural barrier that you cannot easily cross. I show you the day of birth. Okay. It's always in German, sorry. And you see it is about 33 years, only a few days more, and it is okay. And this year is very interesting. I have no fear about an army of lions led by a sheep, but I have fear from an army of sheep led by a lion. And you can see also the same principle. The zodiac sign lion comes more often later, and I'm a lion myself. For Germany, in addition to the two world wars, the 30-year war was a turning point. And Germany lost about 33% of the whole population. Nowadays, you can only make a raw estimate. You can see here about from 20 to 45%. And when you divide it by 2 in the middle, you will find 33. And here you will see that the losses in the cities were about 33%. So you can calculate, of course, with 33% in general for the whole population. And this is much more than the losses in the First World War or in the Second World War. And in detail, similarly, coincidence can be recognized as historical culmination points. And there was a famous battle, a naval battle in Cape Trafalgar. Perhaps you know the British capital, London, Trafalgar Square, and you have a very famous statue of Lord Nelson. And this naval battle, there were 27 British ships, and they defeat 33 French and Spanish ships, which stops Napoleon at sea. And the British naval supremacy until the Second World War was manifested there once again. Here you see the webpage, Schlacht von Trafalgar, Battle of Trafalgar. And here the different troops, 27 British ships and 33 French and Spanish ships. And this was really an important naval battle. And if you are interested in military history, we have the specialists of the German Bundeswehr here. And you see this is Hauptmann Michael Gutzeit, this is the captain. He has three stars here, and again three stars here. And this is the phone number, 033. Yeah? And this is specialists for military history and social science for the Bundeswehr in Potsdam. Okay. On the right side, you see the German version of Robert Greene's famous book about 33 laws of strategy. And so if you want to know how to win a war or something, or to win a conflict, you had to read these 33 laws. And we have something special about the Russians and the French army. There was a very famous battle at the place of Borodino, and perhaps you know the movie or the book War and Peace, and there you can see it in detail. But all you have to know is, although the Russians lost the battle, they also inflicted heavy losses on the French army. It's 33,000 soldiers. Yeah, this is a webpage of House of the Bavarian History, because a lot of German soldiers fought in the French army. You can see it here. It was a Pyrrhus victory because Napoleon lost 33,000 men. And this was very, very much, too much for him, including 47 generals. The numbers 33,000 fluctuates depending on the source which is due to this insufficient documentation in the early 19th century. But what is clear and easy to recall is the number of monuments to it. There are 33. I will show it. And this is a Russian web page, but translated in German. And I just try to find it. One moment, please. Yeah, this is the number of this was the strength of the French army. You see again 33. These are the casualties. It is about 33,000. Here again, the same number. And here is the number of monuments, sorry. And you see 33. And it was really an important battle because the French army bleed to death in Russia, although it had actually already won. And in the period of the Napoleonic Wars also appeared Karl von Clausewitz, the famous strategist. And when you check the internet for this guy, you will find this, chapter 33, Karl von Clausewitz, vom Kriege, about the war. And perhaps you have Russian-German roots, and you live in Germany, and you need a contact address, a person for your interests. And this is the webpage of the Central Council of the Russian Germans. And you see the address is very interesting, Heidtonweg 33. This is the postal code 33, Paderborn. You cannot escape. You will find this number everywhere. And again, all the sources I used. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry for my bad English, but I think it is still enough to understand what I mean.